Okay. 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 Oh, snap. We gotta mute this. Whoa. Okay. I wonder if I can edit this. This is kind of wild. Alright. Let's get cooking. So, let's see. I actually wonder what it looks like. Alright. So I just got back from the Asian grocery. I also have these focaccias that have risen quite nicely that I'm going to get cooking. My oven is preheating. It's looking good. Earlier today I roasted these peanuts and I have made a few other recipes already. So this is almost preheated. I may as well just throw these guys in now. Looking good. And I'm probably gonna need one more baking tray for my other focaccia. Whoa, they're big. These are real big. Alright. Oh, it's probably gonna burn. I hope that doesn't explode. We'll see. Alright. So that's in. I don't usually time anything because I check it pretty often. It'll probably be about 45 minutes. Anyway, so today I'm going to be making some ramen, and it'll be a veggie stock ramen, veggie stock that I made yesterday. So let's see. I think I didn't have the right amount of containers, but should be good. I might season it with some of this vegan fish sauce. The only reason I'm using all vegetable stuff is my wife is going to be eating it and she'll be home soon, so I have to make sure dinner's ready by the time she gets here. Let's see, I'll probably just start with that for now, and let's add some flavor to the veggie stock. So this is just scraps that I started with, and I'm going to want to strain and make into a actual delicious broth. So that's all clean. I just need in here. And I can't really read anything, but I'll check periodically to see if there's anything that people are saying. So let me pull this up. I don't know if anyone's watching. Let's see. How would I check? I can watch it here or, oh, watch now. Okay, perfect. I'll just bring this up over here so I can pay attention in case anything crazy happens. I'll have it all available to watch. Cool. So this is GoPro 12. So hopefully the audio sounds good. I've never used it before. It's today that it arrived. Put the SIM card in and started using it. Let's see. Wonder how this looks. Get my cutting board. And yeah, I think that looks good. Probably good. Probably good. So, normally with my ramen, I enjoy some seared vegetables. And because Olivia's vegan, I usually add some sort of things that act as meat, but like, I'm not ever craving meat unless I specifically want to make a meat dish, so I don't really ever feel like it is missing. But Oh, and this is to make some makgeolli, which I'll set up the camera to stream and watch in a little bit. And probably just set that up with my kombucha and hard apple cider. And then we can just watch it go, probably time-lapse style. But yeah, should be pretty good. I'm going to start getting these broths heating up. Alright. So I've let these sit in the fridge overnight to hopefully reduce the amount of sediment from the bottom. There'll still be a little bit though, so what can you do? So let's pour this guy in. You can sort of see a little bit of that sediment on the bottom. This is homemade broth, so that is probably dirt. So I'm not going to use that. As much as I like to wash my vegetables, it's always a little bit that comes through. You can definitely see a little bit on the bottom there too. I'll let it sit for a second so I can try to maximize my broth result. Alright. Yeah, definitely a little bit. Let's try to... I'll put it at a little bit of an angle so I can get a little bit off there. And you know what? I actually want to be reducing this broth in this pot instead. Because I'm going to add to it some fresh vegetables. And the little pot I'm going to use to blanch my lotus root and boil my, what is it called? Ramen noodles. This is always a pain. Hopefully I'll be able to renovate my kitchen soon. And yeah, you can sort of see just a little bit of sediment there at the bottom. That's not tasty. Nobody wants that. Alright. This is my kombucha that I've drank and now need to wash bottles of. Did a whole bit of cleaning earlier today. Alright, let's sear up some veggies. So for my shiitakes, I'm going to end up using them in the recipe, but for right now I just want to add flavor. And I'm going to use these little the little ends to make another stock in the future. So for right now, we'll just take these off. I'll add to my stock bag. These are going to get cooked, so I don't care if they might have a little bit of funny business on them. Plus, I'm going to strain one more time before we do. I'll make some edamame as a snack. And here's my, oh, that's my bread bag. Stock bag. Oh yeah, look at that. We're going to be making a new stock amounts today. I usually save every scrap of vegetable, mainly the trifecta: celery, carrot, and onion, but really any alliums and non-starchy vegetables. Also, any vegetables that aren't cruciferous either are usually good. Ooh, it's cooking up. Let's swap them out. That's looking real good, real good. Alright. Maybe I'll lower this temp just to 400 so they don't burn. That would be sad, very sad. Alright, put the kimchi away. Alright. Now, I don't know much about, let's see. Let's take this. Oh yeah, okay. Tags. Cooking. Ramen. Focaccia. GoPro. Start with that, I guess. Cool. I don't know. Try it out, I guess. And then, what else? Again, this is the first stream, so it'll probably get taken down and we'll make it again. Also, what a mess. This kitchen is a huge mess, so. Alright, that's probably good. Let's share it to a couple more folks. Where is the thing? Come watch. Oh, I should, oh yeah. Who should I send this to? Oh, that's okay right now. Alright, let's get back to cooking. So, I never actually cooked a lotus root, but I'm sure it's not that complicated. I buy my garlic peeled most of the time, 'cause it's a little bit easier. But usually I'll buy it whole when I'm gonna roast it or something like that. Not too crazy. Ooh, a little mangosteen snack later. That would be nice. Okay. And, oh, I wanted to check if I had ginger. I do. Ah, I did have ginger. It's okay. What else would be good in the ramen? Let's just start with this and maybe use some of this instead of some lemon. Some lacto tomato water. I don't think I have any other fun veggies to add. What's this? Some lime leaf. We'll just start with this. Yeah, this will be fine. Oh, I need to put a couple other things away. Some new dumplings. Alright. And so I'll be using some bok choy. And I was thinking of doing Napa cabbage, but I might do that tomorrow instead. So, let's get cooking. Alright. So this will be the very first recipe of the channel. And I'll do another recipe on how I make this stock and a couple other things in the future. Probably can put some of these things away. This morning I cleaned a bunch of pans that had some stuff stuck on them, so I actually should have bought more of that, but it's probably fine. Alright, let's get this boiling. Get this boiling. Actually, this will be here. Yeah. Alright. A couple days ago I cut my finger, actually yesterday, cut my finger on a can, so I'm wearing this band-aid. But should be good. Alright, compost usually goes here. Let's give this guy a try. So, a little bit of lotus root action. Just gonna cut off the ends. And then maybe use a regular peeler. Yeah, I'll use a regular peeler too. I really need to get a little bin to put some of these guys in. Other than it's not so hard to find them in the future. Oh yeah, that's working just fine. I'll blanch these in a little salt water along with the bok choy. And we'll reserve it for when it's time to make our little presentation for dinner. And probably go for like 1/16 of an inch, which will be nice. Gives it a little crispy crunch without being too much texture. And I don't have much in terms of texture for this meal, so this will be a larger chunk. Alright. Wait for that to boil, and that'll be good. Now these little scraps, I'll go ahead and take that and right in the compost. Well, this should be on there. Alright, let me pull up my ramen noodles, which should be in here. There they are. And you might notice I don't have like a regular pantry. It's another TBA once we get the business going. But I do make use of the space I have. So And I wish I had like tall ramen bowls. We'll get there when we get there. Something I've been meaning to make in the pottery section, but I like my white serving plates. I think they look pretty. All right, now I'm going to prepare my oyster mushrooms. Probably chop these up for making tasty flavor from. All right, and I'll crack a couple of these so we get some aromatics going. I'll be straining that soup one more time before I go ahead and plate. And then these ends here I'll use for stock. I'm gonna rinse this out. You know what? I have some space to throw dirty away. When I get some more room, I'll add it. Let's take a peek how the focaccia is doing. Oh yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good, all right. Let's do a little rotate actually. I run the focaccia in these little focaccia muffins. This is probably just a little smoky. It makes it easier to portion it out later. Yeah, maybe a little overdone on this guy, but I think it'll be right. Oh yeah, super light, super fluffy, delicious. Forgot to put flaky salt on top, but it'll be fine. All right. I'm gonna put these peanuts out of the way for now. A little bit of tidying up to do in this kitchen. Alright, I usually have 2 rags, one for dirty things and then one for wiping hands. So, sounds like the wife is home. Alright, put this ramen away. Alright. I'm thinking of searing off some planks. That'll look good as a little presentation. And I'm gonna do a little cross hatch just to get a little bit more surface area. What is it, Mo? Leave a comment if you know what I'm cooking or have any suggestions you'd like me to try. This is the easy part, just doing some prep. And the round pieces I'll leave unscored, but the flat ones I'll score on all sides. All right, I wonder who's watching.
Hello.
Hi, Olivia.
Hey, man.
What?
Oh, no. No.
You don't want to be on camera? Alright, you can walk around. I won't point it at you. I'll actually turn around to get the focaccia muffins when you come by.
More focaccia muffins?
Well, yeah, I have to make a lot of bread for the stuffing.
Oh, what?
I have to make bread for stuffing.
Yeah.
So?
And eating.
And eating.
Do you have audio in them?
Yes, I think so. I actually don't know. And it's something I'm going to have you test once you're all settled in and everything. Mm-hmm.
Why did you call me Olivia?
You said hello, Ian.
No, you said that Olivia first.
Did I say it first?
Yeah.
What would you rather me say? Hello, wife? Well, I'm just saying your name for the camera. The audience has to know who you are.
Have my likeness or
You don't consent for your likeness? Alright, well we have it on video now, so.
my person or likeness to be used.
When you go to sue me, we'll have this video as proof. For those of you watching, please don't sue me.
Proof for me? What are you talking about?
Did you see the link I sent you?
Which one?
This stream.
Oh, no, I was driving.
Oh no? Well, when you're all settled in, you can look at this stream to see how it's going. I don't know. I also don't know. Maybe you can help manage the stream because I have the thing open. I've never done it before, but I do need to figure out how to add the correct tags, and I haven't sent it to anyone really. I sent it to you and Carla on posts. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Burn, what happened?
Oh, speaking of which, thank you for noticing. Let's take the big ones out. I think they should be good though. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I only have the one size tray. So.
You could.
Yeah, these burned a little bit on the top, but I think they're still really soft on the inside. We'll have to try one out for science.
Science.
They look really good.
Warm.
It might be too hot. Be careful. Alright, we have our broth boiling. Sorry, our water. The broth is getting there. Let's blanch these guys. And I'm going to add some salt.
No little salt on top.
I know, I forgot. Got too busy. My stream. It's good? Don't freak out. You're going to inevitably end up on this somehow. Alright. It has audio? Great. Alright. Let's get, probably move this to the back.
This is so disorienting.
You're watching it? I need my stock bag. The audio might start sounding really funny if you have it playing while I'm actually recording. So maybe don't do that. But you can use headphones.
It's been fine so far.
Yeah, but now that it's playing, that's going to come into this and it's going to start feedback looping. You see what I'm saying? So it'd be better if you didn't have the audio on without headphones, I think. Is it funny to watch? It'll record it when it's done, huh? I'm asking you if you think it's funny to. Yeah. You just pause it for yourself, I think.
No, I don't, but like.
Alright.
What? I'm gonna go get cookie.
Okay. We'll be here. How long? Maybe another 30, 45 minutes. And if you could, send a link to some people so they can watch and see how it is. I want to see if it works. It was surprisingly easy to set up. It's like really surprisingly easy to set up. Didn't expect that at all.
It's working for me. How else would it be?
How else would what?
Or wouldn't it work for other people?
No, it's not that it wouldn't work. I just want to get some feedback, you know? You know what I mean?
You look more down.
Like that? A little bit more. I'm trying this out, and then we'll compare it to the head.
I got the head right here.
That way, then we can see if the head one makes me sweat a lot. That won't be all that fun. But then also.
Who do you want me to send it? You
I don't know.
Send it to your...
I sent it to a few people, but I'd like you to send it to some people. I don't know, dear. Also, can you comment and ask who's watching? Well, I can just. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not sure. Oh, someone said something. Carla! Carla's watching. She says the point of view is crazy. Yeah. Keep watching, Carla. It's only gonna get crazier, I think. Because I have a head strap to try, and I think that one would move around more, but I'm not sure. So now I'm adding the base aromatics. What are you asking?
I can't see the chats.
You can't?
Did she private message?
No? Do you have the app installed? Maybe that's why. What's this? A little bit of peel. Alright. Broth is getting seasoned with our aromatics. A little bit of garlic, ginger, scallion, and mushroom. And then let's try lotus root, see how it is now that it's been blanched. Oh yeah. Mmm. Fresh. Real good. Dry these off. And we'll cook the next thing. And the next thing is actually going to be the mushrooms. So I'm going to sear them. It's a little annoying to grab here. And then the bok choy last, that way it doesn't go get too strange. Keep these warm. Alright, lotus is blanched. Time to fry up my mushroom. And for the mushroom, I'm going to actually do it with some ginger and garlic. And these scraps I'll just toss in the pot. Alright. And I'll take this off and probably go in there and there. I know ginger skin just tastes like ginger, but if we're already making a little bit of seasoned broth, may as well add it to it. So I'm just going to cut these thin. This will be for garnish and finishing. And that'll look nice when it's done. Okay. So I have my ginger garnish ready, scallion garnish ready, and then probably scallion. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this with the. This will be for the mushroom. Alright, so I think I'm going to fry this up in some peanut oil. Let's grab some peanut oil. Okay. And I don't want to go too crazy with it. And I think I'll season after it's done. So let's get a little drying rack. Done with my glove. Probably should give this broth a taste before those aromatics lose their flavor. Let's get a tasting spoon. Very good. I might want to use some of this, but also this is best in stock, so just put this right in the stock bag. Alright. How's it looking? Yeah? Fun. Oh yeah? Someone said something?
Damn, that was some wet spring onion.
What am I looking for? I want to season with some pink salt and some white pepper. If I can find the white pepper.
I got this for tea in the morning.
What is it? Oh, that's cool. Little abacus? Tebacus?
It's just a timer.
Does it say?
On the top.
Okay. Nice.
You don't let my tea oversteep.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know if we ran out of white pepper?
I have no idea. What kind of timer would it be in?
It would be in something like this, but I'm not 100% sure where.
Like a big thing like that?
Yeah, like that size. Would you mind looking for it? It looks like black pepper, but it's white, you know? Okay.
Would it be salty in here?
No, and it's clear, it's see-through. So you should be able to find it pretty easily.
Where do you need it?
You found it? Can you fill this up? No, when I get back. All of a sudden. Thank you.
Better be getting paid for this. I'm an employee.
You're an employee? Sure. I'll make sure you're paid well. Mm-hmm. Oh, did I forget to score this one? Oh well. Let it season with this ginger garlic. This delicious oil. Maybe a little bit of Notice how the pan is completely cleaned here? I used the pan cleaning liquid. Or powder, rather. No, that's what it's meant for. No,
Bobby, UTMT says, how do you make tea?
How do I make tea? Depends on the tea. But usually just fill this guy up, boil it to the correct
Don't give
temperature.
that information away for free.
It's just tea. It depends on the type of tea, really.
Proper tea.
Yeah, correct tea. Green tea doesn't go as hot as black tea. Black tea is almost right to boiling. And then herbal tea can take boiling, it's totally fine. And then other teas like oolong and jasmine, they should not be as hot. But I think we usually go up to almost coffee temperature for black tea because we have really high quality black tea in our house, so it doesn't really end up burning. And I'm just gonna let these rest, get rid of some of the oil before I do the second sear.
He said, like the stuff you have in breakfast.
Yeah. Regular black tea, I guess good black tea, not like Lipton or whatever.
And all of this fermenting things over there.
What are we fermenting? Oh yeah, yes, I can go. I'm cooking these mushrooms like you would cook a steak, with the basting of the peanut oil and the ginger and garlic to infuse it. It's really easy to do this. but I'm also cooking it as you would cook a potato, where I'm doing a second fry after I get some flavor on it. Because I'm going to fry it at a higher temp, and I don't want to lose this delicious oil, which I will use as a drizzle on top. I'll just cook a little bit more, prep the next veg, and some of this bok choy. Oh, thanks, sir. I'll use this when it's ready. So for my bok choy, I'm going to clean it and then blanch it. I'm going to not use all of it. I'll use most of it for another recipe, a stir fry with some Sichuan pepper. Always turns out really nice.
Bobby says, Lipton, iced tea brand. We do not have that in Britain.
Oh, well, we just got back from the UK actually, and we brought back some of this, they say it's posh, some of these Fortnum & Mason teas, as well as some of the classic PG Tips and a few other flavors. Apparently this is the best one though, from what I've heard, and it's pretty good, I gotta say. But yeah, I collect tea from everywhere. And then last year when I went to Asia, got a lot of teas from there as well, Korea and so forth. Good stuff. But yes, enjoy lots of types of teas. So if you have a tea you recommend, let me know and we'll try it. Olivia drinks tea for breakfast every day, and I drink it when I make kombucha. So I don't use the best teas for that because a lot of the flavor sometimes disappears, but still a good quality tea makes for a very good quality kombucha.
Says Yorkshire is the best tea.
Oh, there we go. I guess I'm doing something right. Oops. Very cool. Well, thanks for tuning in, Bobby. This is the very first stream I've ever done. I cook a lot, but I've never streamed it.
Why are you awake right now?
Yeah, why are you awake? It's what time is it? Midnight. I guess, you know, you could be scrolling on your phone, find a good cooking stream. I get it, I get it. Actually, these are nice and clean. I use these baking mats instead of parchment paper. Thank you. Mushrooms are smelling good now. Let's see, what's the nice sear? Oh, look at that color. Very nice. Yeah. So the oil's at the right temperature now. We can finish these off. Beautiful.
This is 11:15.
Oh, that's 5 hours. That's right. That's right.
I also asked what flavors does Lipton taste.
Oh, black and iced. Yeah, Lipton's gross. The Lipton is gross. We don't buy Lipton in this household.
It's basic. It's basic.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's like Folgers.
Yeah, it's like Folgers, but he probably doesn't know what Folgers is. Do you guys have Folgers out there?
And I feel like you're talking to someone.
I know, but he's replying. Cool. Well, you could be the very first subscriber, Bobby.
I got the puzzle back.
Oh, you got the puzzle back? Great. Did Matt ever get it done?
No.
That's funny. I'll be making lots and lots of content on this channel. I'll have live streams of time lapses of fermentation projects, cooking like this, cooking larger batches for when I make meals for others, and all kinds of other fun content. Would be nice. Looking good, looking good. I don't want these to burn, so I'm going to take these out. Yeah. Well, it's just really bad coffee, which Folgers being bad coffee is the equivalent of Lipton being bad tea. We don't have the best stuff in this country, which is why I shop at so many grocery stores. Oh, I guess that can be something I do. I was thinking about putting this on when I went to the grocery store earlier. What's that? That would be funny, right?
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton cooking show.
Living.
Yeah, I know.
You need to get on her show. I know you're a big fan.
I know,
What
big
is
fan.
it?
I have no idea what that is.
It's like a white pen.
Maybe it's for drawing on a blackboard?
It's for the
Okay.
Did people buy your Focaccia or did you make?
Well, this is for us, and I was going to use the rest of it for,
This is from my pan that we don't have any more.
yeah.
We can go in the trash.
Mm-hmm. Let's clean these off now.
The whole world was gonna see our kitchen today.
I tied it a little bit.
Are these safe to eat peanuts?
Yes, those are safe to eat peanuts. Just washing off the bok choy. You can see there's a lot of sediment in the bottom. Kind of gross. Is anyone still watching? If so, what are your favorite foods to eat? I might make them.
Bobby asked, do you cook as a job or for fun?
Cook for fun, and I'd like to make it my job, but I don't actually know if I'd ever want to work in a professional kitchen. For the last few years, I've sold food that I've made to coworkers and friends, sort of as meal prep. So I'm actually a software engineer. I'm gonna do this because I'm very creative and I enjoy doing this. Really, yeah, for fun, I suppose. It'd be cool to have it as a full-time job, though. Oh, these little king oyster steaks are looking quite nice. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Now I'm probably going to keep putting stuff in the dishwasher. Clean as you cook. Is it? Alright, could you actually put these away in the vegetable drawer?
Free?
Yeah, you could use this bag and then just put this guy in there. You want some appetizer of edamame? Alright. What's going on, Mo? You good boy? Yeah. Oh. Alright. Let's tend back to these.
Wait, does this go back into or you're gonna use it?
I'm not gonna use it. I can go in the fridge as well. Kind of fun answering the questions. Are there any more questions, Olivia? delicious. Let's give this a try again.
Is my favorite food is sausage and mash and steak with peppercorn sauce.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
How about you? And then he also said chunky lettuce.
My favorite food, I think it depends on the time of year. But right now, I like soup. Yesterday I made a potato broccoli soup. Today we're doing ramen, which is a type of soup. And I think in general, soup, or really things you can eat out of bowls. That's usually what I go for. Things you can eat out of bowls. Alright. So I got all of these already spent aromatics. And I'll use actually the mushrooms in another dish. But for now, we don't need them. We've extracted some nice flavor.
You said I struggle with soup even though it's supposed to be kind of simple.
Okay, nice. Wait, what did you say? Sorry. I was half hearing. I was focusing on getting these mushrooms out.
Does he struggle with soup even though it's supposed to be kind of simple?
Oh. Yeah, I think the trick with soup is the broth. A lot of soup recipes call for stock or broth, and I mean, I make it all from scratch just because it's not that hard, and I have enough leftovers at the end of the month or end of a couple weeks where a nice broth is actually a little bit more economical to make on your own than it is to purchase. And so I think the trick is really making your own broth and stock. But it can be done using better quality ingredients too if you just use broth from home. For example, this stock in the pot that I started with was broth that I made yesterday. Veggie stock, veggie broth, and I turned it into a ramen stock by adding some aromatics, Japanese style aromatics here. And now it's condensed a little bit more, has a little bit more flavor. It's all about building those layers. These muffins are looking very nice. Super crispy and delicious. This one's probably good. There's a couple more to keep working on.
Three questions.
Three questions. Awesome.
PlayStation console. Do you like spag bowls? And is focaccia that stuff in your frying pan?
So I actually don't play video games, so I don't know how to answer that question. But focaccia is over here. It's these breads.
The answer is no.
The answer is no?
You don't have any PlayStation consoles.
Yeah, that's right. I don't have any PlayStation consoles. This is a little focaccia muffin. And in these pan here, these are king oyster mushrooms. Focaccia is bread. And it just is so wonderful. It's so light and airy. And this is specifically a sourdough focaccia. Oh wow, that turned out really good.
I know. I've had two.
You've had two? A little brown on the top, but it's actually perfectly cooked. It's Italian bread. Oh, Italian bread. That's usually served as sandwich bread or before a meal. But I love it because it's just so squishy and bouncy.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Oh, yeah, that's good too. I can make that. That's easy.
With mushrooms.
Yeah, I've made it.
I know.
And some shiitake. I'm not vegan, but my wife is, and most of the food we make ends up making me vegan by proxy. That looks good. That's a nice plank right there. Finish these off. Some of these are good to eat, I think, as is. Maybe this one can get another sear. Yeah, that one can definitely get another. This one a little bit more as well. This one might be good. Yeah, these two here are good, so I'm going to do a little crack of pepper. Always season your food. And I'm using a really fine sea salt. One of the best parts of ramen is the toppings. And so I'm taking my time to make the toppings delicious, even though the star of the show is, of course, the stock, which I suppose I need to get started on the next step, which is the shoyu. So here's some soy sauce. Maybe we'll add some, what's this in the back here? Maybe a little bit of black vinegar. And I need some sesame oil. I need some of this fish sauce as well as I have some homemade chili crisp made last year. Lasts for a long time. So good. So spicy. I might as well use some laogama. Isn't that good? Grandma sauce. Nothing like a little laogama. Oh, you know what? Really elevate the dish. A little bit of white miso. Oh, you know what? No, yeah, white miso will be good. Just a little bit. And we'll use that in just a moment. Just want to keep this nice and low. Alright, let's get back to cooking. Oh, look at how beautiful. A little bit more. Alright. And the white pepper smell on these is so good. The crust. Oh yeah, look at that. Delicioso. What do people say here? Favorite drink? Crisps, as in the potato things? I don't remember what I was saying, so I'm not sure. But when I say crisp, I mean to crisp up the edges. I don't usually refer to potatoes as crisps, even though I know that's how you all say it in Britain. Alright, let's get a little sauce going. Oh, the other question you had was favorite drink. That's tough. Right now I've been on a big kombucha kick. So I make my own kombucha. This is a red plum kombucha. This is a green and black chai kombucha. And it's just fermented tea. But I usually just drink water. It's probably my favorite. Nothing wrong with some good, clean, fresh water. What do you say, Olivia? Yeah, water's pretty boring. But I also drink it the most. I don't know. Alright. We'll do sesame drizzle. And then shoyu base for flavor and color. And just the tiniest splash of black vinegar. Give it a taste. More protection than your house. Oh yeah. See how it tastes. More soy. You can make soy sauce at home. It just takes like 90 days. Personally, I've never done it though. Seems like a waste of time. Oh, these are looking good. Nice color. Swap it out with one of these. Really nice, really nice. Look at that. GBD, golden brown, and delicious. Almost done with that. These three here, give a little crack. Already have the salt. Flip one time. Beautiful. All right, let's give it a little try. Nice, nice. So the texture is kind of like, almost like a fish. But the flavor has a very bacon reminiscent flavor. It's often used as a real oyster replacement. You can see how it tears there. That's good. On its own, excellent. The way I'm going to serve it is similar to meat. You can cut it along against the grain, easier to bite. Because it is one of the more chewy vegetables. Sorry, mushrooms. Alright, that's all done. All done. All done. Yeah. They're what? Yes, these are mushrooms. These are king oyster mushrooms. They're really long. They start out like that big. And they have a really small cap on the top. Native to Asia. But we can grow them here under controlled environments. Least favorite food? Most American food, honestly. Even though that's where I live. New American is good, but classic American, like... A burger is good. What I'm talking about more is like, what do they eat in the Midwest? Anything, right? Anything in the Midwest. Runza, for example. Alright, it's looking good. Time to give these a blanch. So I'm going to swap this back. Can't forget lotus roots, also good to go. Probably can go ahead and...
What do you class as New American?
Ooh, New American. I think New American really is just a fancy word for fusion, but I think it can be done really well. Let's see. Let's get a picture of Bon Appetit magazine of what New American looks like. Thanksgiving food usually is not good, but it can be made well, done correctly. That's definitely American. Thanksgiving food, especially that time of year. Most of the bad American food is actually just processed, but I think good American food is with a focus on the local ingredients. Big problem about the United States is it's so big, a lot of things go bad by the time they get to their destination, and so you can't really have the same high quality from California as you would have in New Jersey. Because if you were trying to import something from there, from one coast to the other, it would just end up spoiling by the time it got there. So you really have to focus on getting something locally grown. And that can be expensive, especially when people are incentivized to grow things that are benefited in their region for taxes, or the locals, they eat a specific kind of cuisine, and so it's harder to find certain items. But for the most part, I think if If you look hard, you can find local ingredients, and if you know how to use them correctly to make classic American food but with local ingredients, that's new American. Alright, gotta bring this up to a boil. That way we can steam up, well rather blanch our bok choy. It's looking really nice. This bok choy is local actually. And if it was imported, it would taste kind of old. But thankfully, I got it to compare. This is the one that they make homemade at the store. That looks nice. Nice broth. Any more broth in here? Very low. Alright. Our whole blanched veggies. Some little shiitake. See how that is. Barely has any flavor left. Took all the flavor. Put right in there. Alright. What?
I don't know.
Let's read it. That pot thing was minging. I don't know what that word means. If you care to elaborate, that would be nice. Season this stock. Of all kinds of salts. We got to oh yeah, the leftover from making the broth. Oh yeah, that'll go right in the compost. Oh, I'm gonna season because it's sort of a mushroom broth. A little bit of this is salts from dried mushrooms, mushroom bouillon powder. And mushrooms and tomatoes have one thing in common that makes them very delicious. They naturally have occurring MSG. And MSG is just another salt. See, I have all kinds of salts up here. We got citric salts, malic salts, pretzel salt, sea salt. I mean, some people, they have just one kind of salt and then what? What are you supposed to do with that? Extra fine, different textures. Flaky salt for finishing breads and meat. Oh, in the magazine? Yeah. Oh wait, I still needed some of this. Alright, look how beautiful that looks. Alright, let's get a little chopper. So these we'll cut. Will be a taste test. Right here. This is the oyster mushroom with salt and white pepper. How was it?
It's a good texture, it doesn't have a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
Is it meant to?
It'll have more flavor when it gets mixed in with the soup, because the soup is going to be the vessel for eating it. But it's good though. This is sort of my replacement for the chashu pork that you'd normally see with ramen. What is it? Sorry. Alright, we have this boiling. Time to do a little blanch. So notice the color before we put it in, and we'll compare it to the color after it comes out. Should get a lot brighter. And what that helps with, getting rid of all that astringency. And this was broth from when I steamed the lotus earlier. These little guys.
There's one thing I hate about frying stuff in a pan is watching it fry
Oh yeah. Fry splatter everywhere. I hate it as well. But that's how you get tasty food. So notice we got the leaves wilting just a little bit. Yep, perfect. It'll wilt a little bit more in the broth. Just take that out now. And I think we're almost ready to serve. Oops. All I need to do is boil the noodles. And station here. Once I get that water up again, we'll throw our noodles in. And then we'll finish a little bit of our remaining ingredients.
Do you like barbecue food?
I love barbecue food. What kind of barbecue food? American barbecue food, Japanese barbecue, Korean barbecue. I like it all. That's good. Good flavor. Alright. Let's get this ready to plate. I can actually put some of this stuff away. This goes up here. Look at these. This turned out so good. Oh yeah. American style barbecue. Well, we have a lot that here where we live in Kentucky. But honestly, I think Texas does it better. Yum. Little mushroom snack. Probably my favorite cuisine is Indian food, followed by Cantonese dim sum, and then Szechuan hot pot, and then everything else. Alright, that was looking good. Disney World? No, I've never been to Disney World. It's been a topic of discussion for a few years. Did you ask that question? No, never been to Disney World. I don't know what I'm missing out on. Apparently it's the place to go. But me personally, I've been to Six Flags, and I think as someone who enjoys roller coasters, that's the place that I like to go. So I might be missing out. Who's to say? Alright, noodles coming along nice. Let's try this. No, yeah, now I definitely don't believe. That was our oil, peanut oil that we used. Six Flags is like Disney World, but just the roller coasters. So, only the fun part. And they have lots of world records. And all the themes are really bad because it's all corporate America. And so you have the Looney Tunes and everything everywhere. So, oh, where's my other bowl? Ah, here it is. Alright, almost ready to eat here. Almost done. Alright, a little bit of shoyu sauce mix on the bottom. This is for flavor and color. Noodles in. And also so they don't stick to the bottom. A little bit of shoyu. Wish I had deep ramen bowls. Next time. Any extra noodles lying around here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright. Oh yeah, ramen noodles cook real quick. And then let's add this little arrangement here. I'm only making it look pretty for the video. Ah, no, that's not true. I like making it look pretty. And yes, these are boiling and they're on fire. But I'm used to burning my hand. So it's perfectly fine. Now I turned off, I should turn this off. Turned off the ramen so I don't accidentally burn the miso, and I add it at the very end. The miso is a fermented product, which means you can overcook it and it'll lose all of its flavor. So you do not want to do that. That looks nice. Let's go. Split this half between me and the wife. Whoops. That's probably fine. It's not the nicest fan, but what can you do? Alright. Let's do a little bit of ginger right in the middle. Very nice, very nice. Alright. A little bit of scallion. Good. I've learned that I actually like to make the pretty bowl the one that I serve to the other people. That way then I'm being as nice as I can be, especially to my wife. I'm just trying to give her the pretty bowl. Alright, so this is done. Time to whisk in a little miso for flavor. Miso, just fermented soybean, and it's so tasty. And actually, because it has that soybean in there, it helps thicken it up just a little bit. So you get the mouthfeel of like a tonkotsu ramen. It's nice. Huh? The miso? Oh, it doesn't look appetizing, but let me tell you, it tastes incredible. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is perfect. Yeah, it's just fermented soybeans, and a little goes a long way. It really does. But it tastes like if soy sauce had more than just the flavor of salt, which is fun. All right, we're gonna. Yeah. All right, so I think actually I'm gonna use this. Yeah, this one. I'm deciding which one's gonna be the prettier one, because some of the mushrooms are thicker, and Olivia will prefer the thin mushrooms. So that's what we're doing. And look at that, it really looks like a piece of pork right there. And flavor-wise, I think it really gets to that flavor of pork. You really don't crave a lot of meat if you can figure out how to cook correctly.
Because they don't know why I'm so foolish and I do stuff for a living.
Oh, you do? Are you a chef? A cook? Work in the restaurant industry? It's kind of fun. All right. That looks pretty nice. I'd say so. And as a... What? Cool. Where do you work? We have eaten at a restaurant of yours when we were there. So this is a Szechuan chili. I think I will add this on the side because it is really hot. This is a regular chili crisp. Homemade. Oh, it's good for exercise. The random trampoline. I like jumping on it. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna use these. Let's see, how does this taste? A little crispy garlic. Oh yeah, that's good. You know what? I don't think Olivia would like that though. Just for me. It's crispy garlic, but it's just garlic, so you're probably not gonna like it. Little drizzle of sesame oil. There. Oh. I don't know. Put it inside and jump on it while we watch TV. It's a good way to get a little bit of exercise in. I haven't done it a little bit though. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, ran out of space. Alright, and then finally, to top it off, the broth. This is the star of the show. It really is the star of the show. And just a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that color. So rich, so deep in flavor. Just enough for one more serving and we're hungry again. Beautiful. You know what this means? Very nice. All right, thanks for tuning in. Oh, let's give it a taste, see how it actually is. Finally, when it all comes together. This one's for Olivia, this one's for me. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of everything here. Maybe one of these little guys. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Whoa. I might write up the recipe, but you can just watch it back. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Turned out nice. All right. Hopefully this video will save so people can watch it back. If not, I'll be uploading it to the YouTube channel when I figure that out. So, thanks everyone for watching. See you next time, probably tomorrow. All right. Good night. How do we turn this off now? All right, just like that, I guess.